What do y'all think about Daryl willingly drinking from a leper's cup with a little girl?
Was that the hesitation?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I
has
think
to
so.
be, because touching a leper for a prolonged period, but drinking from their, that's why they all have a cup around their neck, because it's their cup
Yeah.
to drink from. Like, no one's
Yeah.
supposed to touch it. And she willingly gives it to Daryl, and he's like, "Oh yeah, okay."
Yeah. I think it was to show a real act of kindness, which I appreciated because
Mhm.
while she is a leper, she's also a very small girl. And to know that
Yeah.
people don't even want to accept a gift that you would give them is so heartbreaking. Honestly, I kind of liked a lot of that storyline because leper colonies, as we know, are a real thing that have happened in history. And they were very much like this, where they were completely excluded from every other civilization and lived on the fringes. It was considered a great humanitarian act if you were one of the people who went to work with them.
Feed
Yeah,
them, et
help
cetera, yeah.
them. I thought the makeup was phenomenal. And also, this is an aspect of the apocalypse that people, I think, tend to forget, is that disease runs rampant when you don't have power.
You mentioned typhoid a lot during another show.
Yeah, because that's usually a big one that'll pass between dead bodies, especially in a city that's suddenly full of dead bodies. This is why immigration was not a thing for so many years, is because anytime anyone moved to a different country, that opened people up to new diseases, and we didn't have the antibiotics or anything at the time to stop that, so people died fairly easily from things that their immune system just couldn't fight. And I've read a lot of post-apocalyptic books, and in one of the series that I'm currently reading, they set up a border at the edge of town because their doctor is like, you can't have people here who are walking from like 4 or 5 hours away. They will bring in new disease that you don't have the antibodies to fight, even just from that close. You probably wouldn't die from a walker bite at this point in the apocalypse. You would be dying from not washing your hands.
Yeah.
Charity said Europeans encountering the New World peoples spread disease that wiped out like 90% of the native populations, smallpox and syphilis mainly. That's what happened to Pocahontas. She was brought back to England and she died shortly thereafter because her immune system could not fight off
The grossness.
Well, because
That
Europe was super
civilization
gross
at that time. Yeah. Enter the plague,
Yep.
which we found out is because it was like almost uncouth to wash your hands for some reason. The reason why I love doing the show is because we all have different perspectives. So what I thought when it came to the girl giving him the water was the embarrassment he suffered the night before for wanting more water, kind of like the eyeless guy in the beginning of the episode that he encounters, or beginning-ish, and being the same thing and realizing, oh, that's the water for everybody. When I saw the little girl offering the water, that's a difference between life and death.
Oh, that's like a welcoming him into their group kind of thing. Yeah, that's sweet.
I just wanted to explain to you my thought process. You still are thirsty from wandering the desert, but I can sacrifice a little bit of my tiny little portion of water so that you can keep going. I don't need it as much as the other grown-ups need it. And the hesitation is, am I going to really take water from a little girl? Yeah, I'm Daryl Dixon. Hell yeah, I am. Hope you die, little
Mas
girl.
agua. No, I didn't think of that.
Sorry.
That's a nice perspective to have. I like it.